Welcome, everyone, to Houston, Texas, home to the Rice Owls, and we've been looking forward to this game all week long. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Broncos offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Got his man to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the ground game. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
6th play of the drive coming up. Jones wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Conley. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Broncos come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Rice's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Makes the catch. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I'll tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Walker. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Pulls it, fired complete. Breaks into the open. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Western Michigan. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
On the run, it's Perry. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Owls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Conley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the ground, it's Miles. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Jones to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Give to the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the left. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And 1st down for the offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking to pass inside the red zone. Trying to get rid of it. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. Using his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the 1st without scoring. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rice. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board.
13, Rice, 7.
Bringing it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Jones wants to throw it.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. Got his man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Unloads it left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Hauls it in. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Brooks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
And the Broncos will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Using his legs, it's Perry. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice. Looking to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Owls in a good spot here with second and short. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
With the catch, it's Jackson. The offense will quickly use a timeout. It'll be third and long. He's going to throw deep right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. Got his man quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls!
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the first half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum in this football game.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
Jones to throw.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Nevada. The moment something changes in this Mountain West fight, you will hear about it here. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Houston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Wants to throw on first down. Dangerous screen into traffic. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's a heat. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Now facing a 3rd and long. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Off play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The give to the tailback. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Perry. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
Brings up second down.
He'll keep it himself. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. The lead down to just 3, 20-17. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught in the backfield. It's Todd. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Fights off a defender. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Jones wants to throw it. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They believe they can run right here. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
To the ground, he's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for space. It's Perry. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Mitchell. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. So 1st down will open up the final period. They go to the ground. Nice move there. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
If your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Perry. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Walker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Out of the gun. The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a 1st down. The running back has it. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up. But this one, 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback on the keeper. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Big time kick late in the 4th quarter to take the lead. Now Not much time left. Defense has to be ready on the sideline, ready for the 2-minute drill, knowing exactly what you're doing to get one more stop.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Jones wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll try to tack on an extra point here deep in the game. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Carolina.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pulls it in on the left. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. To the ground with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. To the air on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snags it over the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Owls. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Jones to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. It's complete to the right. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Unleashes one. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.